Demoted. Hello. I done ran down the steps, child. Hello, 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 hello. Hold on, hold on, hold on. That's connected. That's connected. Camera's connected. I'm connected. Sounds connected. We're connected. Okay. Wake up, wake up, wake up. They're like, wake up, honey. I'm on West Coast time. Okay. It's really like 9:30 in my mind. Something like that. Okay. Hey, Miss Lovely T. What's up, John Edwards? Hey, come on in, come on in, come on in. I was like, I'm up. I might as well talk to the people, child. Nah, I mean, it's like I don't care who coming in. I don't care who awake. I don't care who sleep. Y'all can catch the replay. If y'all don't catch it, it's like if I'm gonna talk, I might as well talk, honey. Okay. Hey, PR Island lover. You like my hair? Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Yes. Okay, come on in, come on in, come on in. We got a lot to talk about. We got a lot to talk about. Y'all saw, you know, the Real Housewives of Atlanta are on their girls trip, child. They said it's the final girls trip of the season. I'm like, they done told us the whole season, not like we care, but apparently, they're off on another land. We will talk about that. Married to Medicine's trailer has been released, and one of the staples of the franchise has apparently been demoted. We will talk about that. And we have a little Kenya Moore hair spa update. Okay. I'll give you a little bit of that. But look, the documents is 99 pages long. So I'm gonna save the bulk of it for Patreon. Okay. But while we get situated, you said you open your YouTube right in time, right on time, friend, right on time. While we get situated, y'all come on in, like this video, share, tell the people we are live, and we will get started after this very brief introduction.
Get ready, because you about to be an ATLien.
Guess what being a blogger?
More than a blogger.
Guess what being a blogger? You are more than a blogger.
I am more.
Guess what being a blogger?
All of is my son.
Okay, that shit is
I am more than a blogger.
The blog goddess, the blog goddess, the blog goddess, Michelle is here.
Yeah.
The blog goddess, the blog goddess, the blog goddess, Michelle is here.
Yeah.
Say Autumn is her son.
Yes.
Autumn
It's her son. Yes.
Say Autumn
It's her son. Yes.
Say Autumn is her son.
Like,
The blog goddess, 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 Michelle is here.
yeah.
Autumn is her son.
Like, for real.
Listen. Shout out to Lanithia Leaks on the track. Okay. Shout out to me. All these bitches are my sons. Shout out to YouTube. And we are now streaming simultaneously vertical and horizontal. Shout out to Facebook because we are streaming on Facebook as well. And shout out to Twitch because we are streaming on Twitch. If I could figure out how to stream on TikTok at the same time, I would be streaming over there. But since they won't give me the damn stream key, they acting stingy. I guess they're gonna have to wait, honey. But I'm cut off. I'm trying to figure out how because I'm looking at one of okay. I'm looking at the vertical live and I'm looking at the horizontal live. And the vertical live at like I gotta scoot over. Hold on, let me scoot over, child. Hold on. Let me move the mic. Let me scooch. Oh, okay. Okay. I think I'm in the frame. Okay. Listen, I'm not going to use the YouTube studio no more. I have decided that I am only using StreamYard because last time I was using the YouTube studio, the damn screen was black. I was in my feelings. I didn't know what was going on. Y'all said y'all could hear me. Y'all couldn't see me. I don't know, but I'm not going over there. I'm not going over there. I'm not gonna do it. I'm just gonna use StreamYard. Okay. Um, let me see what y'all saying. Hold on. Oh, it say I need to scoot over. Let me see. Hold on. I scoot over. I can do this. If I do that, will I be in the frame? Oh, it's gonna take me out the frame. Oh, it took me out. I need to go back this way. Oh, okay. And y'all can see my. Okay, let me do it like that. Then I can scoot over this way a little bit. Oh, that's better. Okay. It cut off some of my stuff though. Okay. Hey, y'all, pink hearts in the chat for Mama Brown. Pink hearts in the chat for Mama Brown or anybody who is going through this cancer journey. Y'all know how it is. There are tons of survivors out there. No one is a victim. Everyone is a survivor. It's a battle we are all fighting, including friends, family, loved ones, sisters, brothers, husbands, wives, caretakers. Everybody has been touched by it in some way. Okay. And if you haven't yet, honey, keep living. Keep living. Okay. With the stuff that they got in these foods and stuff, somebody will be affected. But with new medicine and technology, as long as you get your screenings, okay, you are, pretty in pretty good shape. If they catch it early, it's an opportunity for you to survive everything, child. It is what it is. Medical technologies these days are amazing. I'm just saying, get your prostate checked, get your boobs smashed, get your ovaries checked, get everything checked, honey. Get get everything checked. If you get a little bump on your skin, get that checked too, because black people and white people can get skin cancer too, because we all love the sun. Everything, get everything checked, honey. If something look a little funny, get that checked too. Okay. Anyway, not where is bald headed Candy. I don't know where bald headed Candy is. Somebody ask Soldier Boy. Ask Soldier Boy. I heard Soldier Boy saying, get somebody else to do it. I heard Candy been reaching out to Soldier Boy. Soldier Boy said, I don't know. Maybe he'll change his mind and go over there. But Soldier Boy was mad in real life. That's what the people had told me. And shout out to the Dungeon family. Okay, y'all know I call myself ATLien because Big Boy had said I could. I stole it at first, but then they said, "Okay, you cool. You down with the Dungeon family. You good? Okay." But the Dungeon family will be reunited for the first time in 25 years at the OneMusicFest in Atlanta this weekend. I suggest y'all all go. Okay, I suggest y'all go because it's gonna be something special. It's gonna be spectacular. Everybody's gonna be there. Okay, did y'all know Future was a part of the Dungeon family? Did y'all know Janelle Monáe was a part of the Dungeon family at one time? Did y'all know Witch Doctor and Cool Breeze? Did y'all know all these people was a part of the Dungeon family? Did y'all know that Ludacris, that Organized Noise had created music for Ludacris? Did y'all know did y'all know that Dungeon family put Atlanta on the map? Did y'all know Goody Mob created the A sign that everybody be throwing? Okay, did y'all know that the Dungeon family is a family in real life? Did y'all know? Somebody said, I like the Dungeon family, and Joy Gillian was one of the singers, and CeeLo. Okay, did y'all know Joy and Big Git was married at one point? Did y'all know that CeeLo Green? I'm just saying, it's just a big, like, when I tell you it was a documentary the other day, okay, that I went to. Okay, I told y'all I was going somewhere. It was at Morehouse. And all of the Dungeon family, well, most of the Dungeon family was there. Okay. Killer Mike was there. Everybody was there. It was just amazing. Did y'all know? Okay. So y'all talk about who put Atlanta on the map, honey. All these Atlanta entertainers put Atlanta on the map, and the Dungeon family is square one when you start to think about all the people that's involved. Okay. You said, "Will Andre be there?" I don't know. I don't know. You have to go see. You'll have to go see. Okay. Who knows? Big Boy said it's gonna be something special. Okay. So I don't know. I went live on Instagram. I did. I went live on Instagram for a little while, and they had a panel discussion, and I showed some of the people on the panel was talking. So if y'all missed it, I put it over there. I put it on Patreon so much. I got so much put in my phone. I needed to create like a little vlog post of the day. It was just amazing, honey. Anyway, so y'all definitely check out that. There was a documentary. Hold on, let me show you this. Let me show you this. right here. I don't know if they're gonna do wide release of it though. That's what I want to know because this was the. It was One Music Fest and UATL and Butler ATL were all coordinating this particular documentary. It was called The Saviors of the South. It was an exclusive screening and discussion with the Dungeon family. And I don't know where y'all can see it at. Okay. But it was moderated by Rashawn Ali and Mike Jordan. It was amazing. I just wish y'all were there. I know some people was there. Somebody said, "Girl, we knew." Okay, I'm just letting y'all know these are the legends of the South. Okay, these are the legends. This is my family. I love them. Okay, I do. Anywho, shout out to the Dungeon family, and they will be reuniting for the first time in like 25 years, 26 years, something like that, on stage this weekend at OneMusicFest. I hope the weather is good. Okay, it's been good these past couple of days. I hope it stays good. Anyway, moving on. Like this video, like this video, like this video. Okay, speaking of somebody who is not a family no more, Chris Brown and damn Kevin McCall. Child, what is going on? Kevin McCall up here doing a podcast, crying, spitting, talking about his EBT been cut off. I don't know what is going on, but apparently Chris Brown has clapped back. Chris Brown is like, listen, you think this is a joke, child. You think this is a joke. You was not gonna scare me. Hold on, like this video as y'all get in here. Shout out to Sandra Rose because Sandra is my girl, and I always go to her site to get the tea, because I haven't written in a while, and I like written tea. Okay. But over here on Sandra Rose had wrote about Chris Brown clapping back at Kevin McCall. And now let's first see this clip of Kevin McCall telling you what had happened. Y'all like this video, please and thank you. Y'all know the drill. Copyright disclaimer on section 107 of the Copyright Act. Allowance is made for what? Fair use. So here's where he broke down in tears after revealing that he relies on an EBT card despite having written songs for Chris Brown, who recently made over 90 million from his tour. Hold on, let's listen.
Why the fuck I got an EBT card? And this is at Breezy Bowl and made 90 whatever the million, and it say KKKKK Mac. Can I get 25,000 for them four songs I owe you, bro? I just want to leave, bro.
Leading up to who he is.
I'm not even tripping though. I got an EBT card, my nigga. Like what the fuck? I can't even get nothing, bro, man. Y'all want to see me cry in here, so y'all can think I'm a bro. That's ain't fair.
Hey,
I'm on EBT, bro.
hey,
That's wild.
hey. Look, bro.
Calm down, bro.
I'm on EBT,
Calm down.
smack, look. Say my name, bro. That shit is better. I had to go up in that by my face with a mask like COVID, bro.
He said he go in the store with a mask on like COVID. He don't want nobody to see him using the EBT. But it's not like nobody is gonna pay attention to him in this damn EBT. Like, would I know Kevin? I might know him if I saw him walking down the street, but I don't know that the average person would, because nobody be paying attention to him like that. But meanwhile, the first person to respond was Young Thug. Young Thug got on the Twitters, honey, and Young Thug said, "Kevin McCall, hit me, my end. I'll give you the 25K you need, and I know Chris Brown will give it to you also, bro. He a real one. Niggas be busy sometime, my brother." Not Young Thug trying to play peacemaker. Okay, is this a part of your probation, child? Not you trying to play peacemaker with Chris Brown and Kevin McCall. Meanwhile, Chris had something to say too, child. Chris said, "Listen, you can't walk across the bridge you burnt. I'm with Chris on this, honey. What we beefing, we beef forever, child. You talk all that shit on the internet and then want to come crying when you see me doing good. Don't be coming crying when you see me doing good now. When you did all that other stuff and talked all that smack. Look at them in the club right there when they was in the club. Chris Brown has responded. Okay, and here is what Chris Brown said. Okay, Chris Brown said, "Where is the Chris Brown thing, honey?" Oh, Chris Brown said, remember this. You can't walk across a burnt bridge," Chris wrote. "And you know what's funnier than a troll? A broke one. Oh, not a broke troll, honey. Chris said, not so fast. Get somebody else to do it. 25K where? 25K who? Because just the other day, Kevin McCall was dragging Bryson Tiller for giving Chris Brown a expensive vehicle for his birthday, and he basically called them both gay by saying that light skin in words got the best pussy. And it's like, Kevin McCall, when do straight men use the word pussy? Do you know that word? I mean, I don't know. It's giving real gay for pay. I don't know. But anyway, Kevin McCall been on everybody's ish list since he denounced his daughter from Eva Marcel way back in the day, refused to acknowledge her, said he didn't want nothing to do with her. Then, Eva was on the Real Housewives of Atlanta at the time and went and actually got her current husband to adopt her daughter. So, ain't got nothing to do, Kevin McCall, you ain't even got no children, according to Eva. But I digress. I digress. I digress. Some people, karma comes at you fast. Okay. But then when you look at him, it's like he's sitting there, he got on a whole two-piece outfit, matching two-piece. Hold on, let me look at it. He got a whole matching two-piece, honey. He got a little outfit on. His hair look like it's combed, and he crying over the EBT card. It's people who make real money on EBT too. I'm just some people just like to jack the system for whatever reason. So we don't know what's going on. Kevin McCall, you could be doing a lot of different things. I'm sure they paid you for this podcast, okay? Because back in the day, I don't remember if it was him or Matt, because both of them give me that crazy energy. I talked to one or both of them, and one or both of them asked me for some money for an interview. So I'm sure he's getting paid for this interview. On a related note with Kevin McCall, if you care, he also decided to tell people what he thought about the music industry and who he thought could sing and who he thought could not sing. And I'm like, wait a minute. Young Thug and I already responded. Not Young Thug said, look, Young Thug said he stepped into something, he didn't know what was going on. He was trying to play peacemaker and he took it back. Young Thug said, sorry, sorry, McCall. LOL. I ain't know all this was happening, kid. He was like, I take that back. Chris Brown said he ain't gonna give you no money, my bro. Okay, that's what he said. Okay, about 2 hours ago. So shout out to Young Thug for trying to increase the peace, but then decided he can't do nothing about this one. Okay, Chris Brown must have made a phone call and said, you in my business. Get out my business, N-word. Okay, like this video, please. Thank you. Now, Kevin also decided that he would say who can sing and who cannot sing, because he's a little talented. He can sing, he can write music, he can play the piano, he could do all those things, but apparently he's been blackballed in the industry for the things that happened with Chris Brown. So now the people are asking his opinion, and I don't know why, but here's what he had to say about who he feels can sing and who cannot.
Everybody can't be fucking Patti LaBelle coming to this motherfucker.
Patty can't sing to me.
You feel like Patti LaBelle can't sing?
Oh, I done said some shit. Y'all want to know all the people can't sing?
Yeah.
But I'm a fan of them.
Not Patti LaBelle can't sing. What is wrong with his ears?
Mary J. Blige can't sing. Keisha Cole can't sing. Patty can't sing. Keith Sweat can't sing.
Keisha Cole can't sing?
Keisha Cole cannot sing. Alicia Keys cannot sing. Pitch, tone deaf. Most people don't sing. Y'all don't know these things. I used to argue with people. Now you want to know who can sing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't. Well, this has been a lifelong debate about the Mary J. Blige and the Keisha Cole and the Alicia Keys, because they yell, they put emotion in their song, and we love the production and all of that. So it can be an argument. It can be an argument that to some people who can sing, they can't sing. But Patti LaBelle, I don't know if she should be on that list. I don't know. But the others. Keisha, I love you, but yeah, you can hold a note though.
Yeah, this is gonna kill. And I'm gonna start with the person people think can't sing. T-Pain can sing without auto-tune. T-Pain can really sing.
Yeah, T-Pain can sing. Yep.
Brandy, Jasmine Sullivan.
No, let him name is.
Yep, Jasmine Sullivan need all her flowers. Yep.
Don't help me. I want to hear his.
And then when you go Brandy and Monica, y'all ain't gonna believe who I'ma choose.
Brandy.
Yeah,
because you already said you got
I'ma
a
choose
baby
Brandy.
by her.
A lot of people gonna choose Brandy though.
Right. But keep on. Who else? Who else can?
Between Brandy and Monica, y'all would choose Brandy? I don't know. I might choose Monica.
Could sing is like a motherfucker.
Mario can't sing.
He corny and all that type of shit, but that ain't
Mario
what we
can't
talking
sing.
about. He could sing like he sing better
Monica
than me.
can sing though. I love Monica.
Monica
over
could
Brandy,
sing her
though,
face
low-key.
off, and then we just getting. I know real singers though. Like if I get into the Clark sisters or Carvina
You said
Jones,
Keisha Cole can't sing is new to me.
I like it.
Yeah, they was debating about the Keisha Cole. I mean, I think Keisha can hold a note. I don't know about the singing part. I like Keisha though. She's a very nice girl. You know, we met at the Essence Festival. You said you choose Monica between Brandy and Monica. You choose Brandy. Brandy does not sing better than Monica. Okay. His daughter looks a lot like him. She does. Keisha can definitely say Keisha can carry a note now, but Keisha got that Mary J. Blige type. You know what I mean? Like she got emotion in her song, but that don't mean she can sing. Just like Mary J. Blige. You think Mary J. Blige can really sing? I don't know. I love me some Mary though, because I was your lover and your secretary working 7 days of the week, honey. You said y'all think about Monica in the 90s. Ooh. You said why we listen to a ninja with an EBT? A ninja with an EBT card that still has ears. I mean, let's not discriminate because he got an EBT card. Monica could never give Monica. What? Keisha has her own signature voice. I agree, and so does Patti LaBelle, and so does Keisha, and so does Alicia Keys, and so does all the people he named. But that doesn't mean that there aren't better singers. Like none of them are Whitney Houston or Mariah Carey. I'm just saying, but it's just my opinion. I ain't in the music industry. Who am I? Moving on. Like this video, please and thank you. Like this video. Now, before we go any further, Wendy Osefo has come forward and basically saying that she feels that she is a victim of an illegal arrest. She requests police information. She requests that the police release the information regarding the informants. And demands dismissal of all the charges due to defects in charging documents. Not Wendy up here pulling stunts. Now, Wendy, who was arrested alongside her husband, what was that, last week before, and accused of frauding the insurance companies by, padding the numbers and putting stuff on there that they had reportedly either not bought or took back, is now saying that it's wrong. This is an illegal arrest. I don't know what to think. Okay, now according to the neighborhood talk, it said neighbors get into this. Wendy Osefo is reportedly claiming she's the victim of a quote unquote illegal arrest in court documents relating to her insurance fraud case. According to Us Weekly, her lawyer has requested that all charges be dismissed due to alleged defects in the charging document. In addition to requesting the charges be dropped, Wendy reportedly asked for evidence regarding the case to be suppressed because of an unlawful search and seizure. The source also claims she's demanding that all wire and verbal communications be suppressed because of an unlawful interception. Now, what's interesting is that her lawyer reportedly requested for any statements, admissions, or confessions to be thrown out due to being illegally obtained. But it didn't stop there. Wendy also requested all evidence to be turned over, as well as a list of all witnesses. The prosecution plans to call and any polygraph results of witnesses questioned by law enforcement. Not the witnesses. Her lawyer is further requesting that information regarding any confidential informants be turned over as well. According to Us Weekly, Eddie still does not have a lawyer listed in his case. Yet, if you recall, the couple was arrested after claiming their home was robbed while they were vacationing in Jamaica. After filing a $500,000 insurance claim alleging that purses, jewelry, and other items were stolen, the couple was arrested and accused of insurance fraud. What are your thoughts on this? Now, just the other day, Wendy had, broke her silence and said, and through it all, God remains faithful. Thank you for the outpouring of love, support, and prayers for myself, and most importantly, my family during this time. We are forever grateful. So listen, They both saying, even Andy said she is a role model. They're waiting for their day in court. Who knows? She might be innocent. It's really interesting that Eddie don't have a lawyer yet. I mean, husband and wife, husband and wife. I mean, he can't testify against her, and she can't testify against him. But why she the only one being defended in the case? I'm confused. Can one of y'all legal eagles advise of this? Because it seems like if they both was arrested, both of them need to be sitting right there next to each other. Mm-mm. I don't know. You said, I hope they drag the insurance company for everything, and Bravo better watch their step before they catch a straight lawsuit. Ooh, okay. Listen, Bravo got some lawsuits. Bravo got some lawsuits. We're gonna talk about that in just a second. You said Wendy is a role model. I have been watching her since her CNN days. Okay, you think Wendy gonna get off and Eddie gonna take it for the team? Exactly, Deidre. You think they gonna pull a Phaedra and Apollo? Okay, and let the man go to jail and the wife stay home to raise the kids? Is that what's gonna happen? Maybe he's about to do the bid so she don't have to. Ooh. Ooh, they need to be tried separately. Okay. Well, we will keep our eye on this, but it seems like Wendy has a good lawyer, honey. Because you know what good lawyers do? They find like the minutia. Okay, they find things that the police did wrong procedurally, and then the case can be dropped. So if they arrested them without reading their Miranda rights, if they arrested them or did a search without having a warrant, like they might get it overturned, and then Wendy will be free. And then if she can get all of that thrown out, then maybe his case will be thrown out too, child. I don't know what's gonna happen. You said Eddie would probably take it. Oh, okay. Eddie ain't got nothing to do. He can go on a little vacation for a little while. That's what's gonna happen. But if Eddie takes one for the team, he will lose his law license. I mean, was he using it? People saying he wasn't even using his law license. They were saying that he, has a marijuana farm or something. I don't know what's going on because I don't watch the show, but y'all be telling me all the tea, and I be bringing what I heard back to y'all because this is what I do. He said maybe a Teresa and Joe want to go to jail and serve time, come out, and the other goes to jail. Okay, because they both can't go at the same time. Somebody got to be there to raise the kids, honey. Anywho, let me know what y'all think about that Wendy and Eddie situation. It's literally gonna be going on for a while now, and people are gonna be looking and seeing what she's wearing and all of the above. Now, speaking of lawsuits, remember Kelli Ferrell's husband basically threatened a lawsuit against Bravo back when he did that press conference. He was saying that, Bravo allowed Kelli to smear his name on camera, allow her to create a narrative about his personality that was not true. And apparently now, Shavalo Mark Ferrell, the ex-husband of Real Housewives of Atlanta cast member Kelli, has now filed a $200 million lawsuit against the network. Now, just the other day, we read the lawsuit from the Real Housewives of Miami husband. I can't even remember the name. What's his name? Y'all put in the chat. Todd, somebody. I think it was. We read his documents. He's suing because he feels like Bravo and the production company purveyors of pop actually allowed his ex or his wife to spread a narrative about him. And now here's another husband over here on the Real Housewives of Atlanta suing as well. You said it's Todd. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Because I don't be remembering all these people's names. Yeah. Well, look. Hold on. It says Shavalo Mark Ferrell, the ex-husband of the Real Housewives of Atlanta newcomer Kelli Ferrell, has filed a $200 million lawsuit against Bravo over how he was depicted on the reality show. Mark says Kelli, age 40, was involved in a fabricated storyline on the series in which he made a series of false claims about his behavior and finances. Now, Kelli, who was added to the cast earlier this year for the show's 16th season, falsely claimed on the show that Mark was abusive towards her, according to his attorneys. Mark denied claims made by Kelli on the show that he owed money that he borrowed without paying back. And this is according to court documents. Mark said in legal documents that he and Kelli went in together on a $420,000 loan 3 years ago for their dream business, a restaurant called Nana's Chicken and Waffles. Now, look, this is Mark. This is Mark and Kelli. Look, there go Mark and Kelli. This is on the Daily Mail, honey. They found out where they find that picture from of Kelli, child. Where did they find it? But there he is with his shades on. Y'all remember him and his Prada jacket. Y'all remember him from the press conference he had in front of the courthouse. Well, now talk is cheap. He gave them an opportunity. He made demands, and I guess they didn't honor his demands. And now he has filed a $200 million lawsuit. Mark said that Kelli misappropriated much of the loan money for a birthday celebration and other things he did not okay, according to the legal docs. Mark said to cover up for her mistakes, Kelli said that he took the money from her, according to legal docs. Mark said he paid the loan back in full, but Kelli continues to spread inaccuracies and claiming that he took the money without her knowledge or authorization. Now, the couple married in 2011 and welcomed to each children prior to their split, which was finalized in September 24. In related news, Kelli has enlisted the help of Phaedra Parks as her attorney in the ongoing legal battle against Mark. You think Phaedra is capable of fighting this $200 million lawsuit? I don't know, child. I don't know if I would trust Phaedra with the $200 million lawsuit. Now, she was good for my for my little lawsuit I had, but this $200 million, I had to get some big wigs. Anyway, on October 2nd, Kelli filed an emergency petition claiming her husband was trying to block their children from appearing before Bravo's cameras. And Kelli said the court ordered her to have primary physical custody of their 3 minor children, Chance, Chastity, and Chelsea, more than a year ago on September 23rd, 2024. So it's interesting. It says Kelli exclusively chatted with Daily Mail this past May about the drawbacks depicting her divorce. What she say, child? Let me see. Hold on. They're gonna play a
Hi, I'm
commercial. I knew
Nuvo.
they're gonna
I'm
play a
designed to
commercial.
help you catch
They
serious
was
conditions.
fooling me. Hold on. We're gonna skip it.
Gotta think about it. Like, I live such a private life, especially with, I mean, nobody wants to see like, you know, like hurt and pain on the forefront. You know what I mean? Especially like for my children and my daughter. Like, I never want to like show that side. I know, you know, when you're joining reality TV, you have to show that. And you know, it's unfortunate, but
I have a question. Why was her face so shiny? I don't know why. I just thought that. But anyway, hold on.
at the same time, like, it's just, you know, my truth is my truth. So, you know, I hate that it has to be that way, but I mean, that is my reality, right? And I joined a reality show, so. I mean, who wants to spend almost $200,000 on attorney's fees?
Yeah.
I think that would drain anybody.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's always positive.
That's the gag right there. She said, "Who wants to spend almost $200,000 on attorney's fees?" Not her. That's why she got Phaedra. Look, even swap ain't no swindle. Phaedra said, "We can help each other. You can be my storyline. I can be yours, and you know, I cut your break on these attorney's fees." That's what's going on.
Like, even going through everything I've gone through in the last 3 years, I think, you know, trying to have a better outlook on, you know, the ending result. And, you know, my children are always the most promised prized possession for me. So I always just want to see them happy, you know? So as much as I might be going through something emotionally, like that, as long as the ending is good for them and safe for them and puts them in a better position, then I'm okay.
Well, you know, in her legal documents, Kelli said that, you know, that her children would benefit from being on the show, and she didn't want to deprive them of that. So I don't think her children would care one way or another. That's my opinion. But
You know, so I mean, nobody that goes through divorce, I don't think it's easy. So I just always try and remain positive and just, you know, hope for the best.
All right, salute to Kelli and her ex-husband and their battle, and salute to Phaedra for supporting her. Anyway, moving on. Like this video. Like this video. There are so many lawsuits against Bravo. I don't know what's gonna go on. I know, people sue for like millions and millions. That's why he got that $200 million tag on there, hoping to get maybe two. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, they do settle. Like most people file lawsuits to settle. People don't file lawsuits to actually fight and go to depositions and have discovery and sit there in court and have a juror. Like people don't care about that. What they want to do is sit down with the powers that be, work out a number that is good for both people, and they hope that the network will pay them to go away. That's what they hoping. So maybe he'll get what he want. Okay, he said that Kelli, stole 420,000 or whatever it was, stole the grandmama's name and all that stuff. So maybe he just hoping to get back what he lost. I don't know, but it's not my business. But I guess we'll be watching. You said her children would benefit from her making peach level money. Okay, peach level money. That's true. That's true. That's true. They all say that those kids don't want to be filmed. Oh, I mean, I think at some point, like if you ask any of the kids that have been on the show in the past, a lot of them kind of regret it. You know what I'm saying? But some of them love it, some of them hate it. I guess it just all depends on the kid. Like really, they don't have any say so about how their life is portrayed and what's going to happen at the end and how their friends and family are going to take them being on the screen. And it is what it is. Let me see what Catherine said. Catherine said Bravo is going to have to raise the minimum wage because these new housewives are broke and lying thieves, low classes. So from first to last, we need Nene back. We do need Nene back, yeah. You said he can get 200K, not 200 million. Well, listen, that's more than what he started with. If he can get 200K, that's a good outcome, don't you think? Anywho, yes, thank you for the super chat, Miss Catherine 10. Moving on. Like this video, like this video, like this video. Speaking of housewives, the housewives are in Scotland for what people are saying is their final cast trip for season 17. Now, one of my squad members hit me up with a little video of them spotted on their first night in Scotland. Shout out to the squad for always keeping their ear to the street, to Mama Joyce's streets. Here they are just arriving in Scotland. Okay. Yolanda Pfister, I guess, may have took this video. I don't know who took it, but that's the name that's on here. And so here they are getting out the car. Hold on. Y'all know the drill. Copyright disclaimer. Yeah. Okay. Got the ladies all getting. Okay. Who gonna get out first? Let's see who's gonna get out first. Let's see if we can recognize them. Okay, of course, that's Cynthia. Listen, we will recognize Cynthia anyway. You said Scotland. Why? I don't know, child. There goes Cynthia. Okay, Cynthia got a full face. We see her. No denying it's Cynthia Bailey in Scotland. What is Cynthia doing in Scotland? Is she on the Traders? What's gonna happen? There go Phaedra with her disco outfit on. Look at Phaedra, bright and shining bright like a diamond. Okay, Phaedra lives for her little gold, silver lame outfit, don't she? Okay, Phaedra, we see you with the blonde wig. Who's next? There go Pinky Cole in the daffodil yellow and the platforms. We see Pinky Cole. Okay. Who else? Who else is coming? Who is that in the fur coat? I don't know who that is in the fur coat. It could be anybody. They didn't turn around. I don't know who. Let me see how they walking. I can't tell. That might be Drew because they don't look like Portia walk. Let me see. Let me go back. Somebody with a fur coat. I don't know who that is. Could be Angela. I don't know. Don't walk like Portia. I can't tell. Who's next? Did I see anybody else? I don't think I saw nobody else. Let me go back. I thought, oh, there go. Okay, is that Kay? What's her face? No, that's Kelli. There go Kelli right there. You thought it was Portia in the fur coat? Okay. I don't know. I don't know. She ain't turn around. Whoever she was, she ain't turn around. So we saw Kelli, we saw Cynthia, we saw Pinky, we saw Kelli. we saw Phaedra, and we saw Fur Coat. Okay. So it's clear that they are where they are. The video was taken in Scotland, and that is what they are filming in Scotland. They are on a girls' trip. Now, according to hold on. Hold on. I had pulled it up. The Real Housewives of Atlanta and the cast are reportedly on their final cast trip in Scotland. The cast has recently traveled to Scotland with news and social media posts dropping the past day or so, okay, that indicated their arrival and activities for the trip. This is the show's first cast trip to the United Kingdom. Let me see what else. Okay, so I'm going to other blogs to see what they say. Because we had the video. I didn't read the blogs because I saw the video. Oh, so the RHOA talk said the same thing. The ladies are on their final cast trip in Scotland. But you ain't give us no video. Why you give us no video? You just gonna tell us. Okay. Hold on. I'm all on the internet searching for y'all because I want to know what the blogs say because I didn't even look at the blogs because I had the video. You said maybe Sheree took them there. Okay. I don't know. Oh, they okay. That's what they. Well, who is that? That's a lot of people. That's Kelli, Angela, Shamia, Drew, Phaedra, Portia, K. What's her face, Pinky, Cynthia. I don't think all them people was there. I don't know, but that's a lot of people. Yeah, that's a whole lot. That's a lot of people. Okay. Anyway, let's see what else. Let me see. Let me see. All truth. Let me see what they had said. They said the same thing. They just reporting what everybody said with the little picture. Okay, everybody pointing with the little picture. I want some other tea. Y'all ain't got no more tea. At least I had the video. Where is the rest of the tea? Hold on, let me see if I can find some more. You said that's a big cast. That's what I said. That's why I said I don't believe all of them are on the cast, but you know, I've been wrong before, you know. And then okay, I'm over here on Reddit. On the Reddit, they got the same tea. Ain't nobody got no different tea. They ain't got the video like I had the video. Okay. Well, we had the video at least. Okay. Shout out to Squad for sending me the video, child. Cause that's all y'all got is just the fake picture of them in Scotland. What the other stuff? Hold on, let me see if I can find some more. Cast trip to Scotland. And you know the drama is coming from across the pond. The RHOA ladies have stepped down in Scotland for their final cast trip of season 17. Yeah, they ain't got no. Y'all showing me the same thing, and y'all just saying they in Scotland, but y'all just ain't showing me no pictures of them in Scotland. Let me see if I can. What X got? So we doing our research. Like this video. You said we head to Scotland on an all new Real Housewives. Let me see. That's old. You said it seems like Bravo is going for these 7 to 9 member cast, Married to Medicine and RHOP. Okay, that was the first thing that came up was Yolanda's video. Shout out to Yolanda. That exclusive leak first night in Scotland. Cynthia, Phaedra, Kelli, Pinky, and they got K Michelle with a question mark. See, they think that the fur coat is K Michelle, but I don't think the fur coat is K Michelle. Because that person was too tall to be K Michelle. Hold on. Yeah, that person was too tall to be K Michelle. K what's face. So yeah, they said entering Coco Boho. They said they were still there right now. That was 5 hours ago. They were still there, child. Yeah, I don't think Fur Coat was K what's face. I don't know who Fur Coat was. Okay. Well, they was at the restaurant a few hours ago. They may be with Portia filming Traitors. Traitors already stopped filming. Maybe they went back for some pickup scenes, and I don't know what happened, but Traitors was over. I'm sure they're there for Portia's Traitor premiere. Traitors premiering today? No. Those were fake pictures. What were they? Y'all let me know. Even if it's not, it's the most natural looking. Well, that's where they were about 5 hours ago. They was at that restaurant in Scotland. So salute to them. We know they are there. And yeah, so finally they finally got a real cash trip, child. The people were saying that, they send the Real Housewives to places like New Orleans and Orlando and stuff like that. Not to say that those are bad places, but other people go way across the world, but Real Housewives of Atlanta most of the time don't. So salute to them for headed to Scotland. I wonder who took them there. Maybe Portia took them there. He said Traitors premiere is in January 2026. Oh, so maybe they're hoping that by the time they air it, it would coincide with Portia's Traitors premiere. That makes sense, I guess. I guess that makes sense. Caribbean islands is as far as they go. Okay. Well, anyway, I hope they have a wonderful time. Again, I didn't see K What's a Face. I don't know who Fur Coat was, but we can definitely confirm that we saw Kelli, we saw Cynthia, we saw Pinky Cole, and we saw Phaedra. We saw at least 4 people. We did not see Shamia. We did not see Drew that we could tell. We did not see Angela that we could tell, and we did not see Portia. So we didn't see the other 4. Okay. But we did see 4, which means the other 4 probably weren't too far behind. You said Scotland is Phaedra's trip. Okay, thank you for letting me know, friend. All right. Salute to the Real Housewives of Atlanta in Scotland. Now, moving on. Like this video, please, and thank you. Like this video. Next up on the agenda is Married to Medicine. Child, they said Dr. Heavenly lost her stethoscope. What is it that they carry on Married to Medicine? It's a little stethoscope thingamajigger, isn't it? Like, what do they don't carry peaches, right? What do they carry on Married to Medicine? Anyway, apparently Dr. Heavenly has been demoted to a friend of the show. People are assuming that it's because of her political ambitions. I guess that would be possible. But at the end of the day, it is surprising because she did film the season and she is in the trailer talking a lot about her family. And what's interesting also is we know that Dr. Heavenly does not like to talk about her family. And just last summer, a lot of stuff came out about her son, one of her sons being arrested, and apparently she didn't know, but she pretended that she knew. And now it's all coming out on the show and she feels some kind of way. And in the trailer, which we're about to look at, she kind of asked her husband, she was like, I didn't know about that. So what else is there that I don't know about? And I'm like, oh, child, that's deep. Okay. So we are about to check out this trailer. Y'all know the drill. Copyright disclaimer. Under Section 107 of the Copyright Act, Bravo gonna tag me anyway, but we're gonna try to make it work. Allowance is made for what? Fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. What are we doing, ladies and gentlemen? We are researching. Miss Finesse said can't use the network as a platform. Okay. They probably couldn't make it work legally, so she got demoted. Oh, okay. I thought she may have stepped down because of the mess that's going to come out about her husband. That's what I thought. That was when I saw it. That's what I thought. Shout out to Jenny. It's been a member for 13 months. Thank you so much, Jenny. Appreciate you, friend. All right, we about to look at it. Hold on.
Ladies, set your intentions. Remember how powerful your words are. We all should.
How many Married to Medicine cast members are there? Y'all know I ain't been paying attention to all of the new cast leaks and stuff like that. So who do we have? We have Dr. Jackie, Dr. Simone, of course. We have Contessa. We have Quad. We have who is the Mimi girl? That's 5. We have Dr. Heavenly, who is now a friend of. And who else? Oh, and the angel lady that came from Basketball Wives. That's 7. Okay, so we have 6 Married to Medicine people and Toya. Okay, that's 8. So we have 7 Married to Medicine people and 1 friend. So that's 8 people all together. Okay, that is a lot of people. Dang.
for the drag. I'm ready for the drag right now if you're interested. Set your intentions on what you want to release. What kind of friends focus on the negative? These, bitch.
All right, we started with the mean girl narrative already. Okay, Phaedra already said that's all they do is argue over there, and it seems like that's look in the first 19 seconds we already got a you bitch in here. Okay,
Say, God, I thank you for healing me.
You're a fucking liar. And you're a damn fake ass bitch. You don't need
there go two bitches. Okay, two bitches in the first 27 seconds, and there go Dr. Jackie.
all God, Jesus, and the Holy Spirit.
This season on Married to Medicine.
All right, there go Contessa's. What was this? A 70s party? Okay, we see you, Contessa.
What's up, players and players? This is the 3rd annual Med Gala. Your iron tablets.
Okay, one thing I can say about Married to Medicine, I don't care about y'all getting mad at me talking because Bravo be tripping. But one thing I can say about Married to Medicine is they do come together for events. And that's one thing that I miss about the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Even though they have a few events here and there, they don't have like all of these cohesive events that go along with the show. So, you know, it's interesting to see that different dynamic and the fact that the husbands also participate in the Married to Medicine. That's one thing I like about them. You said you tired of that Med Gala?
To constipate you, you'll be full of shit, but don't worry about that.
Well, I think we're ready.
Don't be nervous.
Boom. Perfect. I decided to take
There go Quad going through her IVF journey. Okay, I guess we said that was gonna be her story.
my IVF journey to Ghana. I'm willing to travel over to the motherland for my babies.
Yeah, not her going to Ghana for IVF, and she got Dr. Jackie and Dr. Simone and Dr. whoever right there. Why she go all the way to Ghana? That seems a little bit shady to me. Now, I don't know if Quad telling the truth or Quad lying, but that just seemed a little bit weird. Let me go back and look again. Hold on.
We're ready.
Don't be nervous.
Boom. Perfect. I decided to take my IVF journey to Ghana. I'm willing to travel over to the motherland for my babies.
Somebody said it's fake, and somebody said it's probably cheaper. I see you, Paige. And then you said what happened to Quad's Rolls Royce? I don't know.
Welcome to the sun. Oh, sucking now. The newbies will have to share.
Share a room?
Share a room.
Where's the closest Ritz Carlton?
Okay, that's a whole bunch of them in one house. Okay, that's the new girl, Angel.
I might be Angel, but I can be fiery.
I do want to date.
What's the most important thing?
This? No.
Okay. I inject.
Okay, and then there go a new girl, Brandy. Okay.
Anywhere you want to improve, I'm your girl.
Show me how to get them twins.
Flip it up and stay. Welcome.
So, that's a lot of people. That's 9 people. We didn't add Brandy in there. You said Dr. Jackie was too expensive. You said it's a fake storyline. You said I heard that Dr. Heavily giving up her place on the show is because she's running for office. Well, she is running for office. We do know that. But you know, running for office is a part of her storyline because Quad is her damn campaign manager. So explain that to me, honey. Explain that to me. You said you tired of Quad and her fake rich men and storyline. You said the fake rich men. Is he rich? I don't think he rich.
Come to the beautiful island of Jamaica. We've had 10 couples trip.
We understand that problems happen in relationships.
So they got all the men. Okay, that's what I like about it. They do have all the men participating. Okay, now what's about to happen?
Come on. Okay.
Are you upset?
Parenting a child with special needs. It's a lot.
Yeah.
Oh, we didn't know that from last time. We didn't even know they had children last time. Did we know they had a child with special needs? Okay, storyline incoming.
If I had to learn about my son being arrested on social media, what else is out there?
Is Dr. Heavenly accusing Daddy of cheating? What is happening? If she got to learn about that and her husband knew about it, what else is there? Okay. Shout out to Tyler. Tyler said Married to Medicine hasn't been good since Mariah Hook exited the show. Well, we could say the same about the Real Housewives of Atlanta, honey, but we just chugging on in. We ain't got but a few black shows, child. We just be trying to support how we can. And even if that means scrutinizing them, and criticizing them, I'm still supporting in my own way.
I had to take this journey with you, but let's be realistic.
Don't do this to me.
I don't give a about the people who
Did he leave? Wait, what happened? Did he leave or did he say he don't want to have no baby? I want to know what happened right here. Are they gonna trick us and it ain't gonna be about nothing? What is going on in this little scene with Quad and her man?
I decided to take this journey with you, but let's be realistic.
Don't do this to me.
I don't know. It looked like it's kind of cut, but they are in the same scene. I don't know. Quad with the ugly cry. You said it's fake tears. Oh Lord, you said Dr. Daddy should have told Heavenly about their son, knowing it would come out eventually, and she's the one that's the public figure. I agree. I agree. You said Heavenly said she didn't know she couldn't be on the show and run for office. She said they had to work around it in her contract, and they got it done. Oh, okay. Well, there you have it. But Quad is still her campaign manager, so I guess it's storyline for one or both.
I don't give a about the people who don't give a about me.
That's because you know I do.
Be a leader and lead them.
Not they showing all of this discourse in all these marriages. They say that's what Bravo do. They be wanting to break up all the people. And I was just saying how it's very good that, Married to Medicine actually have, couples, real live married couples. But it's like now we got to see all of them fighting.
Men.
Right.
Who obviously don't feel like you are.
And you know what?
Not. She said Eugene ain't a man. Hold on, let me rewind. Child, I'm watching this with new eyes with y'all. Hold on, let me go back. We saw Cecil and Simone arguing. Now we seeing Toya and Eugene arguing.
Be a leader and lead the men.
Right.
Who obviously don't feel like you are.
And you know what needs to change? The wives. We gotta change wives?
Yes, kicked
Not Curtis came back. Where he been? We thought he was back in the Dominican Republic with his other family. He's sitting there with the men, yucking it up.
Change wives?
She has kicked her out. She has called her fake. We need to be careful of you. See? Girl, bye.
Don't say that about my son, bro.
Not the men about to fight. Not the men, not Daddy fit to fight Eugene. He had smoke for him. Was it last season he had smoke? Daddy be having, well, I call that man Daddy. Dr. David be having smoke for the people. And as soon as they say something, he like, I don't like that. He acting like a punk. Who he called a punk last season?
Don't say that about my son, bro.
You dogged our whole fucking family. Leave my kids out of your mouth.
Not leave my kids alone. Not her kids are off limits, but she be talking about everybody else's kids.
I cannot Dr. Jackie through this shit. It's not gonna work. Wait a minute, baby, you got the Bible in your lap. Sorry.
The new season starts November 30th, so y'all should tune in. Okay. You said the fighting is not new. The fighting is not new, but the fighting amongst the couples to me seems a little new. I don't know. Maybe I ain't paying attention. The women be fighting all the time. But do we need to always see Curtis and we don't never see Curtis anyway, or Cecil and Dr. Simone arguing, or Dr. Heavenly and her husband, they don't never be arguing. Okay, so yeah, that's kind of new to me. Okay, that is kind of new. So salute to Married to Medicine. Like this video. You said another low rated season. I think they should not have gotten rid of Sweet Tea. I think the Sweet Tea Eugene combination with the Quad and everything, I think that to me piqued my interest a little bit more than bringing these new people in and now having to get to know them all over again. He's saying you can't wait to watch. I want to see what's going on with Dr. Heavenly and Daddy Damon. Daddy Damon. I want to see what's going on. Okay. Anyway, salute the Married to Medicine. It's coming back November 30th. I guess we're gonna get a Real Housewives of Atlanta teaser eventually. I don't know when, but possibly soon. And speaking of Dr. Jackie, y'all remember Lauren and Cameron from Love is Blind? Lauren and Cameron from Love is Blind actually had their first son recently. Their first son was born on October 1st, and they have announced the birth, right? And as I was, liking the pictures and like, oh, look at the pretty baby. The baby is so adorable. I noticed that Dr. Jackie was in the video. I'm like, Dr. Jackie is everybody. I can't believe that Dr. Jackie is everybody. I cannot. I just refuse to believe it. I'm like, how much did Dr. Jackie pay them for her to be their doctor? Especially after Dr. Jackie said that pregnant women can't be taken off work because they be lying. I wish I would. But anyway, no shade to you, Lauren. Lauren is such a beautiful person. And her she was Love is Blind season 1. She married Cameron, and they have had their first child, a son named Ezra William Hamilton, made his debut on October 1st. Okay, this is a little earlier than planned, but perfectly on God's time. After an unexpected turn with preeclampsia and a few days in the hospital, we've been taking it slow, healing, resting, and soaking up the love. Oh, they always so look at the baby. Look at the baby. Look at the Love is Blind first couple. Okay. Oh, look at the toes. Okay. Look. So I was scrolling through the pictures. I was just scrolling through the pictures. I had no idea that I would see Dr. Jackie. That's why it ties in to this. Okay. And in her birth story video that she posted today, shout out to Lauren and Cameron. She shared this and showed a little snippet of their birth story. They said they went in for a routine ultrasound and didn't make it home for 3 days. She said, I was planning to pack my hospital bag that night and get my hair done the next day, but God had other plans, and the best one of them all. So grateful everyone's safe as well. Big thank you to my OB, the real Dr. Jackie, for delivering our baby safely. I'm like, Dr. Jackie is a real doctor, huh?
Earlier today, I went in to just have my regular, supposed to be my last ultrasound appointment. Had some elevated numbers with my blood pressure, and now
here we are.
We're in the hospital about to have a baby.
I'm excited to meet him. Of course, I don't have to have the surgery.
It's very unexpected. It was not how I planned today going, but here we are. That leg.
For those of you who don't know the show, Love is Blind is on Netflix. It's basically a reality show where couples, they have a group of women and a group of men, and they all date without seeing each other. And then at the end of the show, towards the end of the show, they get engaged. They spend a few weeks together in an exotic locale. Then they spend a week or two together, living together. And then the final episode, they decide if they're going to get married or move on. Okay. So apparently, the first season was a success because this couple has still been together, and it's been like, what, 5 years, 6 years? It's been a couple of years. So salute to Lauren and Cameron for making it through the reality show and actually falling in love.
I have to channel my energy somehow. We just came in for a routine checkup, but the doctor said, nope, today's the day.
It's Ezra's heartbeat.
He's been doing really, really well. He's very healthy. We're taking him early today because we're just trying to protect mom's health. So it's time. So they're doing some additional tests. Just want to make sure you're not ashy. You're fine, babe. No one cares about all that. You look good. You look beautiful. Loud.
I'm pretty hungry. I haven't eaten since 8 o'clock this morning. It's rough.
Yeah.
It's real rough. So the nurse just came in and said that we're going to have Ezra tonight.
Yep.
And then she said I couldn't eat for a while. Now Cam went and he told me the sandwich was for me. She just left all of 3 minutes ago.
It was for you, baby.
And I haven't eaten since this morning. You're going to eat that in front of me? So I can't eat until tomorrow night.
I'm sorry.
Wow, babe.
I have to keep my energy up.
You could have at least taken the chicken sandwich outside of the room and ate it.
Yeah. Well, it's not very good. It's very cold and everything.
would at least like some water or something. Just very parched.
Daddy, what are you doing?
I'm waiting to go into the operating room. Lauren's about to have the baby. I can't wait to get in there and see him.
Oh
I'm
my
ready.
goodness.
I'm ready.
Welcome to the sleepless night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
so
I'm ready, but.
All right, look everybody, this is where we are right now. This is the magic room, OR4. All right, the next time he comes out of this door, what will happen?
We'll have our son, Ezra.
Oh my goodness.
Delivered by Dr. Jackie.
Okay. Okay.
See you soon, baby boy. Love, mommy.
You're so beautiful. Aww. This is her blog. This is not on the show that I know of. You said you thought this show was on Netflix. Love is Blind is on Netflix, and they were from season 1.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
I'm your mommy. I'm your mommy.
Aww. Well, congratulations to Lauren, and congratulations to Cameron, and salute to Dr. Jackie on a successful birth, and shout out to baby Ezra. Okay, what was his name again? Hold on. Ezra William Hamilton. Sounds like a president. Ezra William Hamilton. You said Dr. Jackie got all the babies and the bags, honey. Okay, Dr. Jackie delivered everybody's baby. You said you rebuked the baby people. I go hold one every now and then. That's about it for me. Okay. Yes, isn't it beautiful? Just love is beautiful, and especially the way they met in the pods without seeing each other, and people learn each other first before realizing what people actually look like, and then they fall in love, and then they get engaged. Oh my God, it's just so sad. But this season was just a pool of poop. Okay. I did not like this season, but I love me some Love is Blind. So shout out to Lauren and Cameron. Now, did I have anything else to talk about? Let me see. Did I talk about everything? Married to Medicine. Real Housewives of Atlanta. Ooh, Kenya. Let me pull up the court documents. Kenya's landlord has finally clapped back again, child. Kenya's landlord. I gotta pull up these files. One of these documents is actually 100 pages long. I'm gonna have to say that one for Patreon. Let me send this to myself. And the other one is like 4 or 5 pages. I'll read the 4 or 5 page one. Yes, child, Kenya still getting evicted because Kenya ain't paying no money. And apparently, remember the last update that I gave y'all, the landlord had another attorney, had issued a substitute attorney. So I don't know if their attorney was going on break, was going on leave, whatever, but they had another attorney file a document and enter into the lawsuit. So the other attorney actually went to work, child, and the other attorney has filed 2 more documents since then. They filed an answer and defense to Kenya Moore's counterclaim, and they also filed an updated complaint. Then the updated complaint is 100 pages. So I'm suspecting, because again, all of this was just filed today or last night, and I just got it today. The 99-page document, they're asking for more money, more things, updating the amounts, because again, she hasn't paid anything since December. The answer to her counterclaim is pretty cut and dry, and so I'll go ahead and give y'all that. The longer version we will discuss on Patreon. Now, y'all like this video, please and thank you. Where Team Twirl at? Is Team Twirl in the chat? Y'all need to go support your girl. She over there running to Dubai. Did she not get enough money in Dubai to pay this stuff off and go and buy her business, child? Buy her another building? Child, hold on. I'm about to put it up here. Share screen. Document. Bam. This is the latest document. It was filed October 22nd, 2025. That was Wednesday. That is actually today because now it's Thursday because it's after midnight. But yeah, it was filed today at 3:28. So y'all getting fresh news. Okay, fresh news. Don't nobody got this. Okay. Turn these comments off for a second. Okay, here is the plaintiff's answer and defenses to Kenya Moore's counterclaim. Now, if you recall, Moore had a counterclaim basically saying that she was not going to pay her rent into the court registry because the landlord owed her money for the improvement allowance and they had not paid her. And so this is their response to all of that. Now, the first defense, Moore Vision's counterclaim fails to state a claim against plaintiff upon which relief can be granted. Okay, second defense, the allegations of Moore Vision's counterclaim and each purported cause of action alleged therein are not pled with sufficient particularity, are uncertain, vague, and ambiguous, and fail to meet the applicable pleading requirements. Third defense, plaintiff acted in good faith in any and all interactions with the Moore Vision and did not directly or indirectly perform any acts whatsoever that would constitute a violation of any rights of Moore Vision or any duty, if any, owed to Moore Vision. Fourth defense, any damages, losses, or expenses incurred by Moore Vision, if any, were due to Moore Vision's failure to exercise due diligence. Moore Vision, which is Kenya Moore's company, failed to comply with the contractual prerequisites necessary to obtain the landlord's contribution contemplated by the lease contract between the parties. Now, if you remember, Kenya is saying that the landlord owes her $85,000 for improvements that she made to their building. Okay, and that they in the lease they gave her an improvement allowance. Now basically they're saying that she didn't do what she was supposed to do in order to get paid the necessary funds. So that could be anything. That could be the place wasn't open and operational for business within the required or contracted time. She didn't supply them with the proper receipts and documentation of the contractual work that was performed, any of that. This is their building. This is not her building. Okay. Now it says some of Moore Vision's claims are barred by the doctrines of waiver, consent, release, estoppel, and or laches. Moore Vision's claims are barred because the damages sought by Moore are speculative, remote, or impossible to ascertain. Moore Vision's counterclaim fails to state a claim for compensatory, actual, special, statutory, exemplary, liquidated, and or punitive damages. Moore Vision's damages, assuming there are any, are limited to those remedies and those amounts provided for by the applicable lease contract between the parties and applicable law. Moore has failed to mitigate damages as required by law. Moore's alleged damages are the results of the acts or omissions of Moore and or persons over whom plaintiff has no control and therefore do not give rise to any liability of plaintiff. Woo! Plaintiff did not act in bad faith. Plaintiff is the landlord or intentionally harm Moore, did not cause Moore Vision unnecessary trouble and expense, and has not been stubbornly litigious. Therefore, the allegations of Moore Vision's counterclaim are insufficient to state a claim for attorney's fees and expenses of litigation against plaintiff as a matter of law. Any damages, losses, or expenses incurred by Moore Vision, if any, were due to Moore Vision's failure to perform conditions precedent. Moore Vision failed to comply with the contractual prerequisites necessary to obtain the landlord's contribution contemplated by the lease contract between the parties. Plaintiff reserves the right to assert and hereby incorporates by reference all affirmative defenses set forth in OCGA 911-8, 911-12, not set forth above to the fullest extent applicable. Plaintiff responds to the allegations contained in Moore Vision's counterclaim as follows. Now, they're saying that, it was Kenya that breached the contract. It said plaintiff state that Moore Vision has breached the applicable lease contract between the parties because, she hasn't paid rent since December thereby excusing plaintiff's performance, failed to perform contractual conditions precedent, and otherwise waived or voluntarily relinquished its rights and interest to any portion of the landlord's contribution contemplated by the lease contract. More Vision is accordingly barred from pursuing any portion of the landlord's contribution. Well, damn. Plaintiff denies any and every allegation of More Vision's counterclaim to which it has not expressly admitted to herein. Wherefore, plaintiff respectfully prays the following. This court dismissed Moore's counterclaim for failure to state a claim upon which relief can be granted. In the event that this court does not dismiss Moore's counterclaim, this court grant judgment in favor of plaintiff on all counts asserted in More Vision's counterclaim. All attorney's fees, they're asking for attorney's fees, expenses of litigation, and costs of this action be assessed against Moore, and the court provide any further relief. So it's interesting because they're responding to More Vision Media, and More Vision Media has been basically, she hasn't paid her Secretary of State licensing, any of that. So it's been dissolved according to the Secretary of State. So I don't know what's gonna happen, child. Kenya over there playing reindeer games. Kenya is literally over there squatting in them people's place. She's refusing to pay rent to the people. She's refusing to pay rent into the registry. Kenya said she want money from the landlord, but the landlord is saying that since you're not paying us, the contract has been voided. Like you pretty much breached the contract because you stopped paying the rent as agreed. So I don't know what's gonna happen. I know Team Twirl think that I am sitting up here cheering and hoping that Kenya Moore gets evicted. I am just interested in court documents anyway. Okay. So I mean, like I told you before, it was gonna be a long process, and every single time somebody files something, it takes another 30 days. The court, it has 30 days for the other person to respond. So it's pretty much a waiting game for Kenya. Okay. Kenya Squatter Moore. Exactly. So I don't know what's gonna happen. I know one or two people getting their hair done every month is not gonna be able to sustain the bills. Okay. You say you're gonna stick beside her. Okay, well, you go get your hair done over there and you go buy some Kenya Moore hair care products, honey. Please, Quentin, please do that for your queen. Okay. But Kenya been in Dubai. They say, what the people go to Dubai for. And Kenya keep going over there to Dubai, and leaving her daughter here all alone, and to make her little cash. I don't know what she's going over there for, but hopefully she's stacking her coins and she'll be able to pay and won't have to leave and be embarrassed or whatever. But I think Kenya's just hoping all of this go away because she's not on the show anymore. She's thinking that nobody's gonna notice, that it's quietly gonna close, and then next thing you know, all of her stuff gonna be on the curb and nobody's gonna know. But we're gonna keep watching. And every single time a court document drop, I am going to report on it. I don't care. Okay. Like this video, please. Thank you. Like this video. Is anybody up? Does anybody want to chat? Okay, where is Team Twirl? Are you in here, Team Twirl? Are you in here, Candy Coated Click? Okay. Let me know. Okay. Speaking of the Candy Coated Click, the people are talking about Soulja Boy. Just the last video I did when I was telling you that Soulja Boy had cursed out Candy. They said that Soulja Boy ain't been responding, child. Candy been begging for him to come over there and tell his side. And he was like, you didn't ask me before. Why you asking me now? Okay. You went over there and had the ops on your channel. And now you want me to talk? Fuck you. Okay. That's what I heard that he been saying. But I don't know. Who knows what may happen? Anywho, I might call it a night and might head on over to the Pantheon. You said Kenya's still in that mess? Yes, Josh, she's still in that mess, honey. Neverland Spa. Okay. You said you thought they let it go. How they gonna let it go? Would you let it go if somebody owed you thousands of dollars in rent? Let me know. I wouldn't let it go. Okay. I didn't let it go. Shoot. If you the landlord, okay, you have to pay the mortgage. Okay. So if you're renting to somebody, it's like you're paying for them to stay there. So no, of course not. They ain't gonna let it go. They're gonna be hunting Kenya down for their money, child. Watch. You see, when Audra left Married to Man, she started having kids back to back. I don't even know who is Audra. Who said that? He said, "That's me driving past the shop." I actually went by there and they were closed, but it was on it was in the evening. So, it's a sushi restaurant over there I like to go to. And then, my home goods that I frequent is over there. And then, it's a few places I go to over there. The Porsche dealership is down the street over there, but I haven't been to the Porsche dealership lately. But yeah, you said Candy really didn't care. She just wanted them views. You know she did, honey. So what that say? The S is for squatter. Oh yeah, the S stands for squatter. Okay. Thank you, Christine. Thank you, friend. Hope you like your gift. I think I mailed everything off. I hope everyone who was supposed to get gifts received them. Right. The folks is not gonna let it go, honey. The Kenya Moore and all the Team Twirl hope they let it go. Kenya is probably gonna file bankruptcy under her company name because again, they're suing her company. They're not suing her individually. The lease is in her company's name, so they're going back and forth with the company. The company has been dissolved administratively with the Secretary of State's office. Just mark my word. This is just me thinking. I don't know. I mean, it could just be my spidey senses tingling, but she gonna let all of this go through, and then she gonna file bankruptcy on the company because it's administratively dissolved, and then they're gonna have to file a lawsuit against her personally to get their money. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Kenya should not let this ruin her credit. She may want to purchase a newer home someday. This not gonna be on her credit. This on her business stuff, child. This is her business name. It's under More Vision Media. Remember, see, it's under More Vision Media LLC. It said and all other occupants, which could include Kenya Moore. Now, it could include Kenya Moore Hair Care. It could include Kenya Moore. So I guess if they put all of that in there, I mean. I'm not a lawyer, but but I just read the documents as if, okay. You said I own rental property. I want my money every month. You know it, Lady Rowe. You know my situation, and maybe you know it, and maybe you knew here, but I rented my house to that blogger who was on crack, child. And they still mad at me to this day. As soon as you do something nice for somebody, they try to make you the villain, child. They do that all the time. And he couldn't pay. And I waited and I waited and I waited and he could not pay. And I had to evict him. And he tore my shit up, child. Hey Chloe, what's up? Thank you so much. I appreciate it. You like my fashion over dress? I appreciate it. I like bright colors and sweaters. I do. Anywho. Shout out to y'all. Join my Patreon if you want to hear the full 99 page document. I will print that out and talk about it. It's 1:00. I don't know if I should do it tonight or in the morning. I'm probably doing it tomorrow. We'll do an afternoon live on Patreon tomorrow and talk about Kenya Moore's documents because I want to have time to read through them so I won't be stuttering through them. And it's 100 pages. So I go on Patreon, but yeah, we need to save the 99 page document to a time where I can review them first. So I'll go on Patreon right after this live. ATLien After Dark. Shout out to Facebook. Shout out to Twitch and shout out to YouTube. I appreciate everyone. If you're just getting here, please don't forget to like and subscribe. We talked about a lot of things today. We talked about the Real Housewives of Atlanta's cash trip in Scotland. We talked about Dr. Heavenly being demoted from her position on Real Housewives, on Married to Medicine. She's no longer a cast member. She's a friend of. We watched the Married to Medicine trailer, and we had a Kenya Moore hair spot update, and we also talked about Kevin McCall and his beef with Chris Brown. So yeah, we talked about a lot of things. Don't forget to hit that like button. I will see you guys on the next video. And for those of you who are in the Patreon, head on over there. I'll be over there in about 8 minutes. We will start at 1 a.m. You know I'm a night owl. I'm going to be up, honey. I will be up. So I will see you on Patreon, patreon.com. I am ATLien in 10 minutes, $5 and up. I will see you there. All right. Good night, squad.